What do you need to do to break 19 minutes for 5K? Okay, where's your current fitness at now? That's what we're going to talk about today. Hey everybody, I'm Coach Jason. In case for those of you that don't know me, I am a coach. I have competed and coached at the high school, collegiate, and post-collegiate level, and I still coach post-collegiate athletes. And I'm a USATF certified track and field coach. You'll see the credential in my YouTube profile. I'm also a Wharton certified musculoskeletal and flexibility therapist. So my motivations and my goals are to help you run fast, but to keep you healthy while you're doing it so that you can continue to progress. Okay. With that, I want to talk about breaking 19 minutes for 5K. I'm going to give you a 12-week fully detailed training plan. So you see how everything's broken down. I'll explain everything, and then whether you have a training plan or not of your own, if this is one of your near goals in the near future or far future, you can compare this to what you're currently doing. You can use this to kind of make into your own, okay, based on what kind of work you're doing or what kind of work your athletes are doing. But it'll give you a template so you can see kind of how things are broken down. And I kind of like to have a very well-rounded training program. Speed development, endurance components, and incorporate a lot of different things. It's 12 weeks. I have it broken down into 3 pieces, 4 weeks each, okay, because it takes about 21 to 28 days to adapt to certain training stimuli. So do a 4-week block of certain type of training, then we'll transition to another 4-week block, and then which will be the most intense block, and then the more race-specific final block of training to help you get ready for the 5K. But another reason why it's 12 weeks is that gives you a longer time to prepare for this 5K, but also gives you a good foundation to run races afterward of a shorter or longer distance should you want to do that. Okay, so the goal is, I mean, you could essentially do, you could run a 5K. I mean, if it's your first 5K, obviously the time goal would not be really relevant, but I have a training plan down below in the description of how to train for your very first 5K without any running experience at all, so I would encourage you to take a look at that. I would also encourage you to find out how far you are from 19 minutes if you have run a 5K already. In the description down below, you'll see sub 20-minute plan, sub 18, sub 17, sub 16, and sub 15 minute, all fully detailed, okay? And the appropriate training pace that go along with it, which I will go over in detail. These training places are directly from a plan that has you ready for running 1850. I'm giving you a little bit of a margin of error, about 10 seconds under 19 minutes, but what it should tell you before I start, the mile equivalent is about 530 to 528. So if you're running a mile around this range, chances are it indicates that you're ready to break 19 minutes for 5K. Okay, and look in the description down below as well. I have a video on a 1 mile time trial and another video on how to set your right training paces based on the 1 mile time trial, because you want to be training at the right paces for yourself or your athletes and not everybody else's training paces, to make sure that you recover properly or your athletes recover properly. Everybody's recovery is going to be different if they're at different fitness levels. So, something to keep in mind. With that, let's get to it. Week 1, Monday, easy 6 miles. It's always going to be an easy thing, easy day on Monday. And there will be a 6-day per week running week, and then the following week will be 5 days of running with a cross-training day. So it'll be 6 days of working out or fitness every week with an off day on Sunday. So again, tailor it to what you feel is most appropriate, but the volume floats between 6 and 7 miles per day overall. So you're going to run between 35 and 40 miles per week. But some folks can do it on less. Some folks need more volume. So individualize how you feel is most appropriate. But this is a general ballpark figure. Okay. Tuesday, 2 mile warm up, D/S, which is drills and strides. Drills and plyometric work to help get you loosened up and ready to run faster. Okay. We're going to go 8 by 100 meter uphill runs, okay, focusing on staying upright but leaning into the hill, pumping your arms, lifting your leg up, okay, and accelerating hard up the hill. You can gradually get faster to help you get adapted to the hills, but this is a good way of building speed and leg power, okay, which will help make fast and efficient running on the flats a little bit easier, okay. You're going to have an easy jog down recovery, and then at the end we're going to do one 1,000 meter rep, okay, at 5K pace, your goal 5K pace. And if you look down here, okay, 1,000 meter reps, 358 to 356 is the goal. Okay, 348 to 346. Excuse me. Okay, yeah. So 1,000 meter, and the goal is to have you running your goal pace while you're fatigued. Okay, because not only is it important to get acclimated to the goal pace in the beginning, but it's also important to get acclimated to it. At the end as well. All right. And then a 2 mile cool down. 7 miles steady on Wednesday, 6 miles easy on Thursday. Steady pace running, 7:45 to 7:15 per mile. Easy pace running, 8:15 to 7:45 per mile. It's all up here if you want to take a look at it and write it down for yourself, okay? Friday, 2 mile warm-up drills and strides again. Now we're going to do 10 by 200 meter efforts on the flats, okay, which is at 3K pace. If you look over here, your 3K equivalent is 5:51 to about 5:50 per mile. So that puts you at about 44 seconds for the 200 meter efforts, okay? 44. And then a 60-second recovery, active recovery if you can, 2 mile cool down, okay? 8 mile long run rolling if possible on Saturday, off day on Sunday, okay? Week 2, Monday easy 6 miles, okay? Tuesday, 2 mile warm up drills and strides, 10 by 100 meter uphills. Now we're adding 2 reps to the uphills, okay? Same exact concept, same exact focus as in week 1, okay? And then we're going to go back and do another 1,000 meter rep at 5K pace again, 3:48 to 3:46, okay? Yes. And then with a 2 mile cool down. Bike and swim, 40 to 45 minutes, okay? Nice and steady and easy if you have the availability to do the bike or swim, which is a good cross-training day. 40, 45 minutes is a lower impact or non-impact day on the legs. Give the legs a break. But if you can't, I would encourage you to just go out and try to run on the grass or park somewhere for 40, 45 minutes, nice and easy. But I do, if you have the availability to bike or swim, that'd be the first choice. Okay, 7 miles easy on Thursday. Friday, 2 mile warm-up drills and strides, 8 by 300 meter efforts with a 60-second recovery. It's going to be the same pace as the 200s, which would be 3K pace. So if it was 44 before, add 100 meters to it, it's going to be 66 or 106 per 300 meter effort. Okay, 2 mile cool down with a 60-second active recovery in between each rep. 6 miles rolling on Saturday, Sunday off day. Week 3, 6 miles easy on Monday. Monday's always going to be a consistent, easy day to help you kind of get back into the week, especially if you're a student, especially if you work and you're training as well. This is a way to ease you back into the week so that you're not feeling overwhelmed, okay, and having to kind of attack it on Monday. Tuesday, 2 mile warm-up drills and strides, 6 by 200 meter uphill runs. Now it's going to be the same focus. Okay, it's going to be relatively decent grade. It's not going to be like this. This is probably the most of an incline, less than 45 degrees. The focus is the same. It's longer now, so you might not be as fast, but the focus is to kind of stay upright, stay efficient. Okay, jog easy down recovery. So the hills are getting a little bit longer now. Going from 800 meters total to 1,000 meters total to 1,200 meters total of running. Okay, jog equal recovery, and then we're going to come back on the back end and run a 1 by 1,200 meter effort now. So we added a little bit distance to it. If you go up here, 1,200 meter effort, 432 to 430. Okay, 432 to 430 is your 1,200 meter effort. All right, and then a 2 mile cool down. And again, running these longer reps while you're fatigued helps train your body to accelerate when it's fatigued, and not only finish and kick the last 100 meters, but to draw out the kick, which will help take kicks out of other folks. And the goal is to get you ready for anything, because at some point you're going to want to kick past the people in the middle of the pack and towards the front of the pack, okay? You need to position yourself to be able to do these things, okay? 7 miles easy Wednesday, 6 miles steady on Thursday. Remember, the paces are up here. Friday, 2 mile warm-up drills and strides. 10 to 12 by 400 meter efforts with a 1 minute recovery at 5K pace, okay? 400 meter efforts right up here, 130 to, actually it's, about 130 to 127, okay? Or 130 to 132 actually per rep. This is more along the lines of 3K pace. 10 to 12 by 400 meters at 5K pace, okay? And if you look up here, it's about 604 to 602 per mile. So again, it's 92, 130 to 132. Okay. 2 mile cool down. 8 mile long run rolling on Saturday. Off day on Sunday. Week 4, 6 miles on Monday. Always easy. Okay. 2 mile warm up on Tuesday. Drills and strides. 8 by 200 meter uphill. So we're adding 2 reps with a jog equal recovery. The same exact focus on the hills. Okay. And then on the back end, one more 1,200 meter effort at 5K pace again. 2 mile cool down. The goal is to do more work gradually at the same pace or intensity before adding this at the end. That's part of the periodization. You're not increasing intensity and volume at the same time. We're doing one or the other. Okay, the volume staying the same. I mean, the intensity staying the same all here, but we're increasing the volume on this end. Okay. What you want to avoid is increasing intensity and volume at the same time. It can put you at risk of getting sick or injured, which is why I have it broken into 4-week blocks to let your body adapt. Okay. 2-mile cool down. Wednesday, bike and swim, 40 to 45 minutes. Thursday, 6 miles easy. Friday, 2-mile warm-up drills and strides. We're going to run a 2-kilometer effort at your goal 5K pace. Okay. So if you break this down into five segments, let's say 19 minutes each, that's 348 per effort, okay, which is 19 minutes flat, all right? If the goal is a 2, 736 is 2 of them. So we're shooting for between 736 and 730, which will let you know whether you're on pace for a 19-minute 5K, okay? And then you're going to take a 5 to 6 minute active recovery, and then I'm going to do 5 600-meter efforts with a 200-meter, with a 2-minute recovery. And if you go up here, okay, between 5K and 3K pace, 215 to 212. Okay, these 400s are between 5K and 3K pace. These are all between 5K and 3K pace. So again, 215 to 212 are your 600-meter efforts. 2-mile cool down. Okay, 6 miles easy and rolling on Saturday, off day on Sunday. So this first block here, you're establishing the training pattern of consistency of Tuesday and Friday, giving yourselves 2 recovery days, and then doing a long run, recovering from the long run, and coming back for an easy day. So you have 2 recovery days here, too, before the workout. Okay? And it's easier to back up a workout of short capacity with a long run than have the long run here. Okay? I want you to recover from workouts by doing a run the day after, which helps flush out the legs as well. Okay? So we've got some hills and some short speed development here. That's phase 1, or cycle 1. Now, let's take this down. Okay? I'm going to put the next 4 weeks up, which is weeks 5 through 8, which will help you transition into the more specific components of training, okay? It's going to be a consistent, easy day on Monday. That's always. Tuesday, week 2, warm up 2 miles, drills and strides. Now we're going to do 2 sets of 8 by 400 meters. So it's a total of 16 by 400 meters. We're a little bit over distance now, okay? 4 miles of total hard running, with a 60-second recovery in between each and a 3-minute recovery in between the set, okay? So after your 8th rep, you're going to take 3 minutes and then repeat the set again, okay? From 5K to 3K pace. And if you go down here, it's between 120 and 137. So you could essentially do the first set at like 130 to 132, the second set 120 down to 130 down to 127. That's the way of doing it as well, okay? And the 2-mile cool down, okay? 7 miles steady Wednesday, 6 miles easy, and then we're adding some strides now. 6 by 50 meter strides after your easy run on Thursday. Friday, 2-mile warm-up drills and strides. We're going to do 2 by 2-mile tempo runs, okay? And if you look up here, your tempo runs between 650 and 640 per mile, okay? So 2 by 2 miles. So your 2-mile effort's going to be at a tempo pace. It's going to be between 1340 and 1320, okay? And then you're going to take a 3-minute active recovery, and then you're going to repeat it, okay? 4 miles of total hard running. And then on the back end, 4 by 200 meter efforts with a jog equal recovery at 3K down to about mile pace. So down here, you're looking at maybe 44 to 42 for your 200s, okay? 2-mile cool down. It's to get you turning over now when you're fatigued, to simulate short sprinting towards the end. We did long in the first cycle, now we're doing short on this end, okay? 8-mile long run rolling on Saturday. Don't forget a 2-mile cool down here. Off day on Sunday. Week 6, 6 miles on Monday, easy. Tuesday, 2-mile warm-up drills and strides. Now we're going to do a 4-mile fartlek. This is actually similar to my sub 20-minute program, so you should be able to establish this block a little bit faster. It's going to be a 4-mile fartlek. In that 4-mile segment, you're going to time it, okay, after you warm up in drills and strides when you're ready to go. You're going to run 90 seconds hard, 90 seconds easy. 60 seconds hard, 60 seconds easy. 30 seconds hard and 30 seconds easy, and you're going to keep repeating that. So after your 90, 60, 30, go back up to 90, 60, 30, and keep repeating it until you get to the 4-mile mark. Wherever it ends is where it ends. Don't worry. Don't feel like you have to go longer to finish a hard effort. It doesn't matter. Just stop at 4 miles and then calculate the total time of the 4 miles, because we're going to repeat this workout in a couple weeks, okay? And see where it is, and then take a 2-mile cool down, okay? Bike and swim on Wednesday for 40 to 45 minutes. Thursday, 7 miles easy, 6 by 50 meter strides again. It's a little bit more speed development. And then Friday, 2-mile warm-up drills and strides. Now we're going to do 6 times 1,000 meter efforts at threshold pace. Okay, this is slightly faster than your tempo runs. So your threshold 1,000 meter reps are going to be 4:02 to 4 minutes. Okay, for your threshold thousands, 1 minute recovery. Okay, the active rest allows you to run a little bit faster than your tempo pace while getting the same effort or the same benefits. Okay, and then 4x150s on the back end, just progressively faster. You can go stride 50, float 50, stride 50, sprint 50, and then jog back or walk back. But it's again simulating turning over when you're fatigued after working out. 2-mile cool down. 6 miles easy rolling on Saturday, off day on Sunday. Week 7, 6 miles on Monday, nice and easy. Tuesday, here's a key workout. Okay, these are the workouts now that kind of help you really get race ready. Okay. 2-mile warm-up drills and strides. Then you're going to run a mile, okay, as close to your 5K pace as possible, which if you look here, 6:04 to 6:02. Then you're going to take a 4-minute recovery. Then you're going to run a 1,200 at about a 5K pace as well, so about 4:32 to 4:30, around there, okay? 3-minute recovery. Then you're going to run 1,000 with a 2-minute and 30-second recovery. Same thing, okay? You're going to be running about 3:45 to 3:42, okay? It's slightly faster than 5K pace. Then you run 800 with a 2-minute recovery, okay, at about 3 minutes. Shoot for about 3 minutes, okay. A 400 with a 1-minute recovery. Shoot for about 84 to 86, or 124 to 126, and then a 200 just for turning over at the end, 41, 42 seconds if you can. So each rep gets shorter but a little bit faster, okay. And then a 2-mile cool down. This is a drop down workout. These are workouts help you get ready for the hard efforts again, which we have another one on week 8 to test your fitness if you're not racing. Okay. 7 miles easy Wednesday, 7 miles steady Wednesday, 6 miles easy, and 5x50s on Thursday. Friday warm up 2 miles, drills and strides. You're going to run a 4-mile progression run. Okay, you can essentially start at your steady pace, or the low end of your steady pace, which is about 7:15 per mile. And you can work down to the low end of the tempo pace, which is 6:40 per mile, okay? And you can just drop 5 to 7 or 8 seconds per mile, okay? That's a way of kind of increasing your threshold and teaching your body how to run faster progressively, because those are things that are going to come in handy later on, okay? And a 2-mile cool down. 8-mile long run rolling on Saturday. And then the long runs are generally between your easy pace and your steady pace. It's just a nice, relaxing long run, okay? Off day Sunday. Week 8, 6 miles easy Monday. Tuesday, 2-mile warm-up drills and strides. We're going to do the same exact 4-mile fartlek that we did on week 6. Same thing, okay? But now, we're going to see if we can run it a little bit faster than we did here, okay? It's a way of repeating a workout and to monitor your progress, okay? The less you race, the more time you have to get fit, so you can do things like this. But we also like to test your fitness along the way if you're not racing, but it's completely up to you whether you want to race more often or not, okay? So repeating that workout, just try and shoot for a little bit faster now. 2-mile cool down. Wednesday, bike and swim 40 to 45 minutes. Thursday, 7 miles easy, 5x50 meter strides. Friday, we're going to test the fitness again. 2-mile warm-up, drills and strides. Then we're going to run a 3K at your goal 5K pace. So remember last time, broke it down 3:48s, okay, did 7:36. Now we're going to add to it. So that gives you 11:24. Okay, 11:24 to 11:20 is what you want to be shooting for the 3K. Okay, for I go 5K pace. Then you're going to take a 5 to 6 minute active recovery, and then we're going to do 6x600 meter efforts with a 200 meter jog. Okay, nice and easy. Give yourself about 2 minutes in between each rep, and the 600 meter reps will be between 5K and 3K pace, which will be 2:15 to 2:12. Okay, you'll see that on the chart that I'm pointing to. It's on the week 1 through 4. It's on the upper right hand side. That's what I'm looking at right now. The paces. Okay, and they're all calculated already. Okay, and I do use the Daniels running calculator to help me calculate paces. And the one from there I compare to my own calculator from a 1 mile time trial. They're pretty much spot on identical. Okay, 2-mile cool down. 6 miles easy rolling on Saturday, and then Sunday's the off day. Okay, so this is the second cycle. We got used to some more race specific workouts, more intense workouts, a little bit of over distance work. Okay, pace work. Variation of pace, and the fartlek is all by feel, so you can do it on a grass field, on a roads. That's establishing rhythm, giving you a chance to get a feel for the rhythm. And as the reps get shorter, just like other workouts, the pace gets faster. Okay, we added a little bit of strides as well in this cycle, while maintaining everything else. Okay, so that's that. we're going to take this down, okay, and we're going to go to the last 4 weeks, which will be the final kind of icing on the cake to really get you ready to run your 5K, okay? So week 9, Monday, 6 miles easy. Tuesday, 2-mile warm-up drills and strides. Now we're going to run a mile at your goal 5K pace, okay? And again, it is 6:04 to 6:02. Shoot for as close to 6 minutes as you possibly can, okay? Then take a 6 to 8 minute recovery, active, always active to keep the heart rate up. Then we're going to go 3 by 800 meter efforts with a 3-minute recovery at slightly faster than your 5K pace. So shooting for 3 minutes to 2:58, somewhere around there per rep. 2-mile cool down. 7 miles easy, steady on Wednesday, 6 miles easy on Thursday. Now we're going up to 5 by 100 meter strides. Okay. Friday, 2-mile warm-up drills and strides. Now we're going to do 5 by 1200 meter efforts at threshold. The same exact pace that you ran the thousands, but the times are going to be 450 to 448. Okay, and it's also the same volume, 6,000 meters worth of threshold running. But now, since they're 200 meters longer per rep, you're spending more time in the threshold zone. Okay, that's a way of boosting your threshold by doing a little bit more at the same exact pace for an accumulation of time. Okay, and then after your 5th 1,200 meter effort, we're going to do 3 by 300 meter efforts on the back end with a 1-minute recovery at 3K down to mile pace to get you simulating turning over while you're fatigued. Okay, and again, the 300 meter efforts are going to be at about they'll be between 550 and 530 per mile pace. I'll put it that way. Okay. You may need to do a little bit of calculating on that, and I forgot to do that, so my apologies. 2-mile cool down. 8-mile long run rolling on Saturday, Sunday off day. Week 10, 6 miles easy Monday, Tuesday. Warm up 2 miles, drills and strides. We're going to repeat that mile again from the week before at your 5K goal pace. Now we're shooting for maybe 6 minutes or a little faster. Okay. And then a 6 to 8 minute active recovery again. Okay. So it's a mile at goal pace minus 5 seconds. Okay. And then 6 to 8 minutes active recovery. And then 2 by 800 meters is slightly faster than that pace. So again, you can go between 3 minutes and 2:56 now. So try to run them slightly faster than the week before. Okay. And then 2 by 400 meters on the back end, 3K down to mile pace. So we're shooting for 88 to 84 for your 200s, for your 400s, excuse me. 128 to 124 for your 400 meter efforts here. And with a 1-minute recovery, so there's 2 of these and 2 of these. I broke up the third 800 here and just broke it up into 2 pieces. So it's the same volume. 2-mile cool down. Okay. Bike and swim 40 to 45 minutes on Wednesday. 7 miles easy Thursday, 5 by 100 meter strides. Friday, week 2, warm up 2 miles, drills and strides. We're going to do that 4-mile progression run again from 2 weeks prior, but now let's start maybe 5 seconds faster for that first mile and kind of work your way that way. And try to run the progression run maybe about 30 seconds faster, 20 to 30 seconds faster than you did last time. Okay, again, monitoring your progress. 2-mile cool down. 6 miles easy on Saturday, nice and rolling but relaxed. Sunday's an off day. Now we're down to the last 2 weeks. Week 11, 6 miles easy on Monday, 2-mile warm-up on Tuesday, drills and strides. We're going to do a 1-mile time trial. Run a mile as hard as you can. The goal is to run it between 5:30 and 5:28 if you can. If you can do that, then that's a good sign that you're ready to break 19 minutes for your 5K. Okay. If you run it faster, great. Then you're going to take an 8-minute active recovery. Okay. And then on the back end, we're going to do 2 by 800 meters efforts with a 2:30 recovery at 3K pace. So you'll be running them at 2:56 to 2:54. Okay. 2:56 to 2:54. And then after your 200 after your 2 800s, we're going to run 2 by 400s at mile pace. In this case, they're going to be 82 to 83, or 122 to 123, okay, or 122 to 124, with a 75-second recovery in between each one. Then 2-mile cool down. That's the last really, really hard workout. Okay, about 10 days out or 11 days out from your key race. 7 miles easy Wednesday, 6 miles easy Thursday. 5 by 100 meter strides after the run on Thursday. Yeah, not steady, easy. We're going to go easy, okay, in the Wednesday and Thursday runs. Friday, warm up 2 miles, drills and strides. We're going to do the 3-mile progression run now. Okay, I'm just going to take a mile from this progression run here and run the last 3 miles of that progression run, okay? Similar intensity as your 4-mile progression run, just to maintain, nothing harder, just to keep you on a consistent platform of running hard twice a week, okay? 2-mile cool down. And then 6 miles easy, we're cutting back the long run a little bit, mostly flat now. On Saturday, off day Sunday. And week 12, race week. Monday, 4 miles. We're cutting that back a little bit. Okay. It's not going to be drastic here either, because just like it takes 3 to 4 weeks to adapt as you're increasing volume or intensity, it also takes the same to adapt as you're cutting back. Okay. And the last thing you want to do is make drastic cuts the last week or two of training, because your body's not going to have time to adapt to it. Okay. So keep that in mind. You don't want your legs to be thrown off rhythm the last week. Okay. So cutting back 4 miles. Okay. Same warm-up, same everything else. On Tuesday, 2 mile warm-up drills and strides. We're going to do 5 by 800 meter efforts at threshold, which in here is 314 to 312. Same exact pace as your thousands and 1200s, just that threshold. Okay. And then with a 1 minute recovery, and then in the back end, you're going to run one 400 meter effort fast, just to simulate finishing that last 400 meters strong. Okay. Then a 2 mile cool down. Then we're going to bike and swim 35 to 40 minutes on Wednesday. Okay, we're cutting that back just a little bit. And our off day this week is going to be Thursday instead of Sunday. Okay, it's 2 days before the race, and the reason why is because if you take the day off before a race, there is a chance your legs can be thrown off rhythm as well, which is why I have it 2 days. Your rest is most important. Your nutrition is also most important 2 nights before these races as well. So I encourage you to get really good sleep, not only regularly, but especially 2 nights out. Okay, which will allow you to run 3 miles easy on Friday, get your legs back into a groove, into rhythm, and take a couple of 3 by 50 meter strides, nice and relaxed afterward. Then on Saturday, it's go time. 2 mile warm-up drills and strides, your goal 5K race. This is where you're going to run under 19 minutes. Okay, and then a 2 mile cool down. And the reason why I have a 3 mile easy day on Sunday instead of Thursday is not only for the recovery purposes and rhythm, but to help you flush out the 5K. Because if you run a big PR chance, so you'll have some junk in your legs, some lactate, and your legs will feel heavy. This is a good way of kind of helping speed up your recovery afterward. But if you need to take the day off, you take the day off. That's completely up to you. So here's my 12-week plan. Thanks for sticking with me. I hope it was helpful. Okay, take a look at my other detailed plan down below. Okay, I could easily do it in 10 minutes, but I wouldn't be able to explain everything the way that I explained everything. Okay, and the reason why is I want you to have a thorough understanding of the training behind everything and why everything is the way it is. The more you know, the better off you're going to be. Okay. And if you have feedback of your own, put them in the comments down below. If you're an athlete or a coach and this is your first time to this channel, please hit the subscribe button so you can check out all my other videos. You've got detailed training programs from 5K all the way up to the marathon. Injury prevention, nutrition, training in bad weather, all kinds of workouts, and everything's fully detailed. Workouts galore for all different levels, okay, and everything else. And if you have a suggestion of a video, put it in the comments down below. Be more than happy to accommodate you. So, again, thanks for hanging with me. And be safe. Let's look out for each other, and I'll talk to you next time.